Where are these people that were criticizing Wuhan flu on criticizing Israel or criticizing Jews or anti-Semitism or these protests on college campuses that are free Palestine? We are for the terrorists, Hamas, and against Israel. Where are they on that? Where are these people? You couldn't say Wuhan flu just because they felt like it was going to incite violence against Asians. You've already had violence incited against Donald Trump, and they continue to attack him every single day. Is that not irresponsible? There's actually evidence of violence against Trump. There's actually evidence of violence against Jews. There was no evidence of violence against Asians for calling it the Wuhan flu. But I want to read this story to you. Um, the anti-Israel suspect accused of gunning down two Israeli embassy staffers leaving an event at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C. last night. This would be on Wednesday night when this took place, was identified as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez of Chicago. The Embassy of Israel to the U.S. said the victims, Yaron Lashinsky and Sarah Milgram, were set to be engaged. Rodriguez is believed to have committed the act alone and is in custody. A gun was also recovered at the scene. FBI agents are now looking through writings they believe were authored by Rodriguez. In Chicago, state, local, and federal agencies are searching his apartment. Katie Kalisher, who was at the museum Wednesday night in D.C., told Fox and Friends on Thursday that she had an interaction with Rodriguez prior to his arrest. She said Rodriguez, who looked distressed and was covered in rain, came into the facility after 10 to 15 gunshots were heard outside and asked for somebody to call the police. I'm like, so do you like this museum? And he's like, kind of playing dumb with me. He's like, oh, what kind of museum is this? And I'm like, it's a Jewish museum. He asks, do you think that is why they did it, in reference to gunshots we had heard? And I was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I don't think so. I hope not, Kalisher said. And that is when he reaches into his bag and pulls out a kafia and says to me, I did it. I did this for Gaza. And then he starts shouting, free, free Palestine. And the police show up and arrest him. Now, Democrats, if they were in charge of the FBI and in charge and had power right now, they would be searching desperately and futilely for a motive behind this, just like Kamala Harris is still searching for the root cause of the open border and the illegal invasion of our country under the Biden administration. So obviously we know why he did it. It was an anti-Jewish attack. It was an act of anti-Semitism. It was an act of terrorism.